Okay, the first one is from Revlon. Revlon? Sorry. So the first one is from Revlon. These are their ColorStay.
Said it again.
Shit.
Revlon?
Revlon.
Why are you adding a
Revlon. Fremulon.
Fremulon.
Okay.
Fremulon.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about products I am currently loving. So I realized that the past couple of videos that I have released haven't been the most positive and joyful in regards to the products I was talking about. So I wanted to change that a little bit and talk about products that I'm currently loving just because yay, it's summer, it's hot, it's time for joy and happiness. So let's go ahead and talk about the products that I am so in love with. The first product we're going to talk about today is from Revlon. This is their ColorStay Multi-Liner. Now, I have been talking about how much I want the American market to release eyeliners that are brown, but not boring brown that you see all the time. So I'm talking about your normal cool toned dark browns. The Asian market does browns really, really fun because they have a lot of pink browns, which are beautiful on brown eyes like mine. And so when I saw that Revlon released these, I was like, okay. These are basically lip liners that can also be eyeliners as well. They're basically like the drugstore dupe of the Makeup Forever one, which is also very similar, where you can use it as both a lip liner and an eyeliner. For me, I don't like to share products. Okay, once it's on my lips, it's a lip product. Once it's on my eyes, it's an eye product. So I've been using these as eyeliners and I really, really like them. The three shades that I have that I've been waving around while going on my tirade about how I want special browns is Dallying, Dynamic Doer, and then Less Traced. So you can see that all of these are more brown toned, but they have a beautiful warmth to them that lean a little bit pink, and I absolutely adore these kinds of shades. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like on our eyes. I'm actually going to go for the lightest shade today, which is a Dynamic Doer, just because that one tends to be the most pink on me. Holy wow, we are so close, but that's okay because I want you guys to be able to see kind of how this color looks. What I really like about these is that it's not going to be necessarily a very stark eyeliner. These are going to be a very soft focus on your eyes, so it gives you that soft smoldering effect. So if you're looking for something that's going to be really precise and very intense on your eyes, this isn't exactly it. But again, let me just show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to do a simple wing here on both sides. I don't have anything on my eyelids right now. And then I'm just going to sweep this across. Okay, so do you guys see how pretty this pink shade is on my eyes? It just gives me a little bit of definition. It's not too much. It's absolutely perfect for the summertime when you're just kind of hey, I want to look, a little bit defined. I really want to look like my eyes are brightened a little bit, but I'm not going for anything too smoky. This is absolutely perfect. This is it. I will be purchasing this color forever. The best part about this is that the liner stays on all day long, so it has awesome wear time. It's super soft because you're supposed to be able to wear this on your lips as well. So that basically means that you don't have any skipping, you don't have any harsh dragging across your eyelid. This is such an awesome product. Cannot recommend this formula from Revlon more. The next product we're going to talk about is from Kosas. This is their Sun Show bronzer, and I have this in the shade Beachy. Now, I picked this up after trying their blush, which I really liked. This is their Blushes Life in the shade Hype. I fell in love with this product. This is one of the most beautiful baked blushes ever. And so I was like, I'm gonna go try out their bronzer as well. And I'm not so surprised that I'm here telling you guys that I really like this bronzer also. This is one of those bronzers where, I'll be honest with you guys, the idea of an illuminating bronzer scares the shit out of me, except for this one. This does a beautiful job of blending onto your skin without looking dead, but it does not accentuate your pores. It does not accentuate your texture. This is just a lovely, lovely product. And I'm going to move my fringe out of the way to show you guys how this wears. A little bit goes a long way. I tend to go a little bit heavier on my bronzer application just because that's what I do. But you can see how gorgeous that smooths onto the skin. A, how quickly it smooths on, but B, how much it smooths out your skin and then also gives it this beautiful reflection while giving a lot of depth and warmth to your skin. This is one of those products where if you haven't tried out this bronzer, I would highly recommend checking it out. They do have multiple shades as well, so hopefully you can find one that works for your skin tone, but this is definitely something that I have been enjoying the crap out of, especially as somebody who has like a little bit textured skin and large pores. It's hard for me to find an illuminating baked bronzer that I actually really like, and this one just takes the cake. The next product we're going to talk about is from Haus Labs. I have actually talked about these before on my channel, but I want to talk about them again because I keep picking up new shades because the formula is so good. This is Haus Labs', can't help it, it's not just Haus Labs, Haus Labs'. Anyway, their Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm. I have this in 2 new shades, Cinnamon and Ginger. Let me go ahead and show it to you. So on top here we have a Glossy Cinnamon, which is a beautiful warm tone, kind of like a brown that you can use as a bronzer. And then we have Ginger, which is like that beautiful nude that is just that perfect balance of like a little bit cool toned, a little bit warm toned. And it's just like a lovely color. So let's apply Ginger together just because I think it'll match with like the pink on my eyes really well. One of my favorite things about this formula is how easy it is to apply, and then just the finish of it on your cheeks I think is really pretty. First thing that I'm going to note is that I am actually putting this on over a layer of translucent powder on my face. So for those of us that are a little bit more on the oily side, this is a product you can still use after powdering down your face to make sure that everything stays on. And you can see how easy it is to smooth this on to your face again, and it gives you that beautiful glass-like effect that is so nice. If you are Asian, Ginger is like the most beautiful pink nude shade that you could possibly apply to your face. Like, this is so pretty. I'm actually going to add a little bit more because I want you guys to see how buildable this product is. If you are a very light blush person, you can absolutely get away with that using this product, but if you really want to build up that product, you certainly can, and you can continue to layer it on and it still just looks glassy, even, so easy to blend out. This is also a product that I would 100% throw in a purse and bring with me because blush tends to be like the first thing that fades from my face. And so this is so easy to reapply and just keep moving on. Like, how gorgeous is that? It's so pretty. Okay, the next product we're going to talk about is even more, like more glow on glow, just because I can't seem to stop these days, and it is the summer, so why not? This is from Stila. I have not talked about Stila in what feels like ever since I started this channel, actually. I don't think I've ever featured any of their products. So this was a really interesting one. I was shopping in Ulta with my sister and I came across this and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna swatch it because this is their Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Kitten. And I was like, oh, it's interesting. Like, it looks kind of cushiony. It looks like that reflect is really cool. I'm gonna swatch it. Let's just see what happens. And then, of course, after I swatched it, I was like, son of a gun, I need to buy this. So here is this highlight on the back of my hand here. You can see that it is a very illuminating highlight. It definitely has more of that silver reflect going for it, but it has a little bit of a hint of like a warmth to it, which you can see in the pan that makes it really wearable. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. Because of the texture, I like to go a little bit ham with my brush and really get in there and pick up that product because it is like a creamy kind of a product. And then I'm going to sweep it on the high points on my cheeks and just look at how stunning that highlight is. This is one of those highlights that I also think does a really wonderful job of shimmering on your face without accentuating the texture. Now, admittedly, I did just accidentally highlight the pimple on my nose, but that's okay. It is what it is today. But again, I really like this highlight, and then combined together with that Haus Labs, I just feel like this gives me the healthiest, most illuminating like glow to your skin that you could possibly imagine. So I really love both of these products together. Like, this is probably my summer go-to. The Kosas bronzer, the Haus Labs blush, and then also the Stila highlight. Like, this is it, you guys. This is what I'm gonna be wearing all summer long. Plus that really great pimple on my nose, which showed up last night, and I imagine it'll be here for a while. So the final thing we're going to do today is we're going to set down with my favorite makeup setting spray right now, which is from Makeup by Mario. I talked about this a couple of videos back. I love this setting spray. I think it does a wonderful job of setting down your makeup. I also think it does a wonderful job of not drying out your face. And also the mister on this is to die for. Like, how beautiful is that? It's absolutely lovely. So let me go ahead and set down my makeup. And that, my friends, is the final makeup look. This is what I'm going to be wearing all summer long. If somebody asks me, hey, what is your go-to look? This is it. This is beautiful. I would highly recommend checking out the Revlon liners, mostly just because, again, if you have my skin tone and you're looking for something that's going to brighten your brown eyes, this is these all three shades are beautiful on the eyes, very easy to work with. And then again, the complexion products that I have today, I'm so in love with them. Like, everything just looks solid. So I'm gonna go work out and ruin this lovely makeup look, but that's just how it is at the end of the day. So, you know, when you film late, it is what it is. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and follow us over on Instagram, and I will see you guys in next time's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.